Hi everyone, welcome to Mission Stitch. My name is Emmy and this is my Flosstube channel about cross stitch. Today is May 1st and I will be starting Maynia, so I wanted to share my plans for that with you so you can follow along a little bit. Now I will be working on a different project each day. Some of those, about 11 or 12 of those, are new starts. The rest of them are all whips that I have. So let me show you what I am planning on working on. All right, first up is a whip that you've seen before, Winter Comes by Heartstring Samplery. And here is where I'm at. So I've got a good start on it. I'm excited to get some progress on that one. This is being done on a 32 count black linen, 2 threads over 2. All right, next is something that I haven't touched in a very, very long time, like years and years and years. So it is the Taj Mahal mandala from Helene. I'm going to put some stitches into this, and there's my starting point. This is on a 32 count even weave. I don't know who the dyer is or what the color is. It's likely a silk weaver because, again, this is probably 8 to 10 years old. So there is my starting point on that. So we'll see how much I can get done in one day on that. All right. Next, I will be working on New Start, and this is Eliza's French Birds by xJuDesigns. I will be doing this on just a, I think it's a 32 count, just a gray even weave. That was one of my favorite new releases from market, so I'm excited to get started on that. Okay, next, this is a whip that I started not quite a year ago, and I have not shown it on my channel, so this is a first peek. This is super wrinkly because I worked on it for a little bit and then shoved it back in the bag, and I haven't come back to it. But this is called, I believe it's Antoinette, let's see, Dupin. It is from Reflets, Soie, but this was in their French summer box. So if you got that French summer box, this is that pattern. So it's just a French sampler, so you can see how pretty the letters are. I don't think it's quite done, but look at that pretty border. So, and it's just the alphabets. I do not have a picture. It didn't come with a finished picture. So all I have is the chart, and I can't show you that. But that one has been sitting in a bag for a long time, so I'm excited to get back to that one. All right, next one is one that I have been promising to work on for a long time, and I am going to start, and I don't know if I have a finished picture on that, but it is my White Nights in St. Petersburg chatelaine, and this is big. So there we go. I've got that center all done, and I have almost that top all the way done. It is gorgeous. I'm hoping that by working on some of these, even for a day, it will get me motivated to work on them some more. I want to get this one done. It's so beautiful, but the problem is that I think I'm just a little bit intimidated by it because it's so huge. And with all of the beads and specialty stitches, I just, you know, sometimes there's that invisible wall that you just can't cross. So I'm gonna cross that wall and get back into the mode to stitch this one so that I can get it finished. That is on a 32 count Jobelin, I believe, that, again, I'm not sure who the dyer was. Okay, next I'm going to work on another whip. This is Linnet's Song by Modern Folk Embroidery. And this is where I am at. So you might remember I started this one back in September, and I was going to do this kind of tealy blue with a mustard, and I tried the mustard color and I hated it. So I went through and finally figured out what I'm going to use for the contrast color. Let me show you. So I'm going to use DMC 3072, which is kind of a bluish gray. Well, it's a gray with kind of a blue hint to it. So I think that'll be very nice. I went through and auditioned a lot of flosses, and this was the one I liked the best. So we're gonna put some work into that one. It's so hard to keep all these together. 31 projects is a lot of projects to keep nice and neat when you're showing all of them super fast like this. Okay, my next one is, the Celebrate Christmas, the tiered tray from Madame Chantilly. This is one, again, I haven't touched for several months. This is on a 28 count Lugana limestone, and I'm doing it over 1 so that it's tiny, but the size ends up perfect for what I want. So here's where I'm at for that one. Again, over 1, just kind of, again, I don't mind stitching over 1, but there's kind of a mental block, like I'm like, oh, over 1. And once you get going, it's not bad. And it actually goes really fast. So I just need to get over the block and get going on it. So that will get a little bit of love. All right, next one is one that you just recently saw. It is my little Hello freebie from Salt and Pepper Designs, now known as Emily Call Stitching. And here is my start. This is on a 40 count spearmint linen by Forbidden Fibers. The next one I have for you is another new start. Just saw this one. This is the Cute Chickens from Reflets. This was in their spring box from last year. And I will be doing that on 40 count Duxbury by Fox and Rabbit. I'm super excited for this one. I'm excited for all of them, right? If you love stitching, you're just excited to stitch. All right, next is another one that I have not worked on for a very, very, very long time. All right, let me show you the picture. Okay, it is another chatelaine, the Alhambra Garden. And like most projects, this one does not do it justice. This picture does not do the project justice. This is just on a 32 count white Evenweave, I believe. And here's where we're at. And if you can see, that middle is entirely beads, that like middle fountain. It is amazing. So that one is going to finally get some love. So excited. Just makes me so happy to think that these projects are gonna get some work on them, because they've been so neglected for far too many years. All right, next is a chart by Lottie Da called A Murder of Crows. I think I'm going to do this one, maybe that one, we'll see. And I am just doing this on a mystery Evenweave that I believe is a 28 count. So, Murder of Crows, new start. Next up is another new start, new chart from Market. I love this one, Harriet Cooper by Queenstown Sampler. And I will be doing that on, let's see, on 40 count Molly by Grace Notes, which is a really creamy, kind of peachy. If you are working on any of these projects, I would love for you to put a comment down in the comment area. let me know what you're working on, if you finished that project, you know, any thoughts you have, any favorites you have. I would love to hear. Okay, next one you just saw as well. This is, sorry, let me find my picture. Rose Quaker. I love this one so much, you guys. Oh, it's beautiful. These motifs are just amazing. And this is on 40 count vellum by Picture This Plus. When I was getting all of these ready, I thought, uh-oh, I wonder if I have enough project bags. Guess what? I have enough project bags. I didn't think I had 31. I have more than 31. I obviously haven't counted. Haven't inventoried my project bags for a while. So that was good because everything has a home. Some of them I had to give homes to, of course, but. Okay, next one is And a Forest Grew by Rosewood Manor. And here is where I am at on this one. This is on a, let me double check here, 36 count Brenda's Brew. I'm doing it 1 thread over 2. And this one has so many floss colors, you guys. Let me show you. I have 4 3-inch rings of floss. Look at these. So much floss. I'm using mostly Anchor with a little bit of DMC, but look at the colors. Aren't they amazing? They're so pretty. Now, most of the trees are green, but there are little pops of color and the little animals. And so, anyways, I love this one, but that is a lot of floss, and it is a heavy bag because of all that floss, because it's a little bit of weight. All right, next is one that I have not given love to in a little while, and it is another Chatelaine Blue Moroccan Lace Mandala. Started this one in September. And let me show you where I'm at on this one. There we go. I was bouncing around doing a little bit here and then doing it there and there because it repeats. But I decided, I think that I'm just going to finish one side and then move on to the next one. Especially where I've got a solid foundation now that I can do that. So, Moroccan Lace Mandala by Chatelaine. Right, next one is another one that you just saw. Where's the chart? This is Aglaeshina by Hands Across the Sea. And, oh, upside down. Here's where I'm at on that. The thing that I'm excited about is while I'm starting a few new ones, like I've got, how many did I say? 11 or 12 that I'm starting. I also just have a lot of ones that I've got really good progress on that won't take me too long to finish. So that makes me happy. In fact, I'll bet that I could finish probably almost half of these by the end of the year, because they're either a little bit smaller or I've got such good progress. I need just a little jump start. Sometimes that's all you need, is that little push to get going, and then you fall back in love with it, and that's all you want to do is just keep going on it, right? All right, this next one is a Reflets de Soie, Victoria Dupin. Again, I don't speak French, so I am butchering these names. I'm so sorry. And I am doing this one on 40 count Hogbristle by Fox and Rabbit. It's more golden color than that. Of course, it just gets really washed out, which makes me sad. I wish that it could accurately show the colors of these beautiful fabrics. All right, next is one I picked back up after a really long time and worked on, and I really don't have a ton left, is Consider the Lilies by Heartstring Samplery. And I really only have like this left, about right here. So, I mean, I could get that done, you know, if I gave myself a little bit of time on it. But sometimes other projects just call to you and then these get neglected. So here, you can see it all. Here's this one. All right, I can't see. There we go. So, I mean, I do still have a little bit to do, but these motifs go really fast. It's just so pretty. And I loved doing that house so much. The house was so fun. So again, I think this is one that I just need a little push to get back into, and then I could just cruise through and get it done. All right, next one is another one I haven't touched for a little bit. Is Mirabilia Queen of Freedom. Started this one on election day and worked on it for a while and made some great progress, but I need to get back to it. And here she is. So again, I mean, the biggest part of these miras are the skirts, and I've got a great start on the skirt. You can see. So if I could get that skirt finished, then the top wouldn't really take too much longer. And that is on a 32 count fabric flare linen. Is this a linen? Yes, it's a linen that's printed with the preamble, the We the People. Okay, next one is Fragments in Time 2018 from Summer House Stitch Works. So I am doing all of these on one piece with the free border that she offers on the website. Show you all of these. There are 8 of them, I believe. And this is the one that I have done. And I did a color conversion just to my own colors, because when I pulled the called for colors, they were super prim, and the picture just makes everything look so much lighter. And so I wanted to brighten it up more like the picture, and so that's what I did. So there's what I have done on Fragments in Time. Got one box, so hopefully I will get close to a second one done. All right, next one is another new start. It is, and actually we're getting almost done, guys. Almost shown you everything. This is a Reflets de Soie, Helene Chazard. A pretty red marking sampler. And I am doing this one on Duxbury by Fox and Rabbit. This piece of Duxbury doesn't have a lot of the splotches, but it does have that really pretty brown modeling on it. And this is from the monthly boxes by Reflets de Soie. This was from the February one, I think. The other one that I showed, the Victoria, I think is what it is, was from the January box. And I talked about those in my last video. If you haven't watched it, then you can go get some more information from that. All right, this one I love so much. And one of these times I'm going to dedicate a whole month to it, I think. I really, really love it. It is my 1816 Vierland sampler, one that's huge. But I love, love, love my progress on it. So here's where I'm at. It's just so beautiful. Something this big, it's going to be hard to make a real dent, but I'm hoping to get at least one of these little motifs done, like I think maybe this little one right here, because I've got this big flower pot done, so maybe that motif done. This is another one that I haven't touched for a really long time. This is Inspiration by Rosewood Manor. And I just have a tiny bit of this one done. This is being done on 36 count white mustard from xJuDesigns. Oh, there we go. So I've just got a little start up there on the border. And this is very, very slow going. It's just a lot of start and stop because of just the leafy nature of that border and the vines and the little flowers. Look at that little bird though. He's so cute. So I'm hoping to get a little bit of this done. All right, next I've got Apples of Youth by Owl Forest Embroidery. This is one I worked on recently, made some good progress on. It is just so pretty. This is just on a 40 count linen, 1 thread over 2 with Threadworks Blue Navy floss. Okay, next is one that I haven't shown for a while actually, and I don't have a picture, so I will put it up right here. This is Spring Awakens by Summerhouse Stitchworks. And there we are. And this one's really, really close. I've got everything done over here, so I just need to finish this gold stripe and then this teal stripe, and I'm done. And I think actually this might be one that I could finish in a day. So that's super exciting. This is on 40 count vellum by Picture This Plus. I love those stripes. I just love these. If you remember, I'm doing all 4 on a single piece, so there's my summer refreshes. And when I finish this one, this used to be my travel piece, and I should maybe get back to that. I don't know, maybe when I finish a few of these more medium pieces, I'll get started on either the autumn or the winter one, so I have all of those ones finished. Next is another new start I've been wanting to start for so long. It's come with me to both of my retreats that I've been to, and I just have never pulled it out and started it. So May is the month. Is it Emma Ponquon? I don't know. By Reflets. It's just so pretty. Look at those pansies. And the purple and the green. It's just so pretty. So I'm going to do this one on, let me remember here. I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh, Lambswool from xJuDesigns. So it's just a nice, soft, light tan, creamy light tan. All right, next is another new start. I just showed, this is the March Reflets box. This is Helene Barre. And I'm doing this one on, let's see, a 38 count Himalayan Fog. So just a really creamy gray. Okay, and then next is Hoity Toity. This is going to be a new start. I am doing this on 40 count vellum from Picture This Plus. Said it before, I'll say it again. Vellum by Picture This Plus is my favorite fabric. Everything looks good on it. So that is a new start. And then, let's see. Another new start, Spring at Hawk Run Hollow. I just love all of those boxes. And I am doing that one on, let's see, 40 count mushroom and light mocha linen. Next one is a New Start, Rose Chocolate by Reflets Soie. I noticed after I put all of these together that like 5 or 6 are Reflets Soies. So obviously I have a type right now. And it's just beautiful. It only has 4 colors of floss, and I'm going to use the Soies. And I am doing it on a 38 count Himalayan Fog. And then the last one that makes 31 is, again, one that you've seen before, but I have some progress to show you, so that's why I left it till last, is my Mirabilia Crystal Christmas. When you saw it before, I had just a few beads done, but now I've gotten a lot of beading done. Not a ton, it's not close, but look at her. She's all done. And then that little guy's really close to being done, and I started on her. You can see these beads here. So, Crystal Christmas, I'm going to get some progress done on some more. So anyways, those are my 31 projects for the 31 days of May. Again, let me know down in the comments what you are doing for Maynia. If you are doing, well, just the month of May, if you're doing Maynia, if you're doing a monogamous May, if you even have plans, if you're just doing, you know, whatever calls to you, then let me know down in the comments. And until next time, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to stitch. Bye, everyone.